Hello and welcome to Backpage Pass, Gameweek 24. They say God never closes a door without opening a window, but he's closing a window today. The transfer window.
So what door is he opening?
No, I don't know. Well, he closed the door, and then he opened the window in January. But now he's closing the window. So
what door did he close?
I don't know what kind of ventilation this Premier League house will have.
It's going to get stuffy the second half of the season.
Anyway,
it's good to be back.
This is Backpage Pass. We're going to review Game Week 24 and look ahead to Game Week 25, but not really. We're just going to talk about the transfers in the second half. I'm John O'Donnell, and I'm here with Luke Duffy.
How you doing?
And Mark Corcoran.
Hello.
And Mark Corcoran's new haircut.
Hello.
Yeah.
Which is fabulous.
It cost a tenner, by the way.
Only a tenner?
A tenner, yeah. Yeah. I'd never pay for an expensive haircut.
I paid 20 quid for mine, to be honest.
Would you?
No, I have. I do.
Yeah.
Not would I?
You do?
Mine was 16. A few days ago.
But
nobody mentioned my hair.
The woman, you look super. The woman puts the definition into the backs and sides of my head. I'm happy. She's pregnant as well. I want to wish her a
Where do you
happy
get
pregnancy.
your done?
And Nights in Stephen's Green. Or
Nights.
Drum.
Oh, is that upstairs in the shopping centre?
Oh.
Very good.
I went to Merchant Barber this week because
people
bang on about it.
Oh,
so
but Ado, you know, it's all about Ado. And there's actually, he has his own queue in there.
Does he?
You didn't know?
Yeah, well,
He's
yeah.
always
I was like, there were people like, no, I'm waiting.
I'm waiting for Ado, absolutely.
I skipped two people.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know. I kind of think it's going to grow in like 2 weeks. It's going to be completely different
that's
to what
what
you
it
pay
is.
for.
But let's bring it back to football. Who's
Yeah.
the greatest hairstyle of all time footballer? Aruna Kone, go on.
No.
Yo,
What are you talking about? Definitely.
No, not at all.
Andy Carroll when he had cornrows.
No.
Abel Xavier.
Abel Xavier. Let's start this with a close shave anyway, and Aston Villa losing 1-2 to Newcastle on Tuesday. Newcastle's French Foreign Legion with an immediate impact, and Debuchy and Sissoko in particular look very good.
Yeah.
Apart from when Debuchy gave away a penalty.
That wasn't a penalty.
Well, he gave away a penalty, didn't he?
No. He ran beside Agbonlahor who fell over, and then they gave a penalty.
Well, he gave away a penalty.
Bleh.
Good win for Newcastle, though. They needed that one.
Very good win.
But then again, everybody's beating Aston Villa these days. So.
Yeah, it was certainly a winnable game.
Yeah. It was at Villa Park, so you gotta,
I know. Yeah, but I even still think you would have, not to be expected, but it was there for taking, and it was taken.
Kabay was kind of seen as the French Joey Barton until Joey Barton turned French. Did you see the goals? Goals great.
It was.
Yeah, and goals like that, like kind of screamer goals and memorable goals, they're always better in an important game like that. You know, when that's a kind of a 6-pointer.
Pressure on
yeah. So like that really shows that it wasn't a fluke, and I thought it was like when the money's down, he could do it.
Yeah, I think he's a top player. Great to have him back. I know he's injured there for a long time. I know he's back a little while now, but just in general, super player. I think he's brilliant.
The league is better for him.
League's better for him.
And Villa were playing with their back five again. That's just not working for them.
I don't think anything's working for
They
them.
changed that half time, I think, and things improved for them. But
yeah, did you say they were going to go down, Mark, a few months ago?
Going down with the Villa, yeah.
But remember when we were talking about it, I think at the very start of the season. Did you even say that?
No, I had them about 16th, I think.
Okay.
I knew because they had a woeful season last year.
Yes, they did.
And they just haven't done anything since.
Except just throw kids into the first
Yeah.
team. You do it. Throw them into the firing line. You do it. You can do it.
It's their fault. Get them.
let's just blame the kids.
But
it's also great to not support the most French team in England anymore.
Yeah.
Arsenal for a long time were the French team.
Yeah, Arsenal started signing up English
I
players.
know, it's weird. Players I can actually pronounce.
Look at him. He runs like a Welshman.
But I was just going to say, like, I think a couple of weeks ago, I don't know who was saying that Paul Lambert was definitely going to get sacked if they didn't. At least their next 3 games were Bradford, Millwall, Newcastle, I think. Those are their last 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
And before the second leg that they were kind of saying, well, he has to at least win one of those games or he'll get sacked. And funny enough, he's lost them all.
He's not going to get sacked because...
No, but didn't he get the
It will
dreaded vote of
cost them
confidence
money.
only like 72 hours ago?
Which is...
He'll never get sacked. And then behind him, he's got the thumb down. Like, you're dead.
Thing is, though, if you won't play Darren Bent because it might cost you a few $100,000, you're not going to sack a manager. If you've decided we're not playing these lads, we don't want to pay their appearance fees, we're going to try and move them on. We're going to try and frustrate them so that they leave. You're not going to sack a manager.
That's true. It's also awful sad, isn't it? It's a beautiful game. It's ruined by money.
Yeah.
But is
Randy Lerner has an Aston Villa tattoo.
where?
I don't know, but he has a tattoo, and I'm just thinking, has he had it removed?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't care anymore.
No.
But if they go down, does Paul Lammer stay there?
I think so.
Yeah.
But to do what, like?
Unless somebody else comes in from, but nobody else.
Get loads of
can come in
kids
from.
together. I'm good friends with a Villa fan. He thinks that it would actually be in the long term they should go down. Keep Paul Lambert, and I know money is definitely an issue.
Yeah.
Go down, get loads of kids, get them involved, bit of football, come back up, like basically what Newcastle did.
Yeah. I said this.
He did say that a few weeks ago as well. No, I know he said as a Villa fan, he said it's hard for me to say.
Yeah.
But I think
they'd be better off staying up.
Yeah, well,
You've changed your mind now, have you?
They're going to lose Benteke if they go down.
I think you're going to lose them regardless, to be honest.
And you said some of those kids were good players.
They are.
Wyman is really good.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't, let's say, the Premier League teams take their good young players, like, and just leave them with the crap young players?
Well, maybe they'll try and hold on. Maybe they'll fight to hold. No, they won't.
And also, there's far more examples of teams that got relegated that don't come straight back up than there are Newcastles that go down
absolutely.
and
You
seem
take
to
a
get strong.
chance.
Yeah.
So it's better off staying up than going down.
I'm going with that. QPR Man City. Ryan Nelson's last game, and he did his job. It was 0-0 against the champions.
Yeah.
He might stay for one more, I think.
Did he say it?
I thought there was talk he might play in the Norwich game.
He gave his goodbye waves
Yeah,
to
yeah.
everybody.
They must be away from home the next day.
Yeah. That's home game, perhaps.
Maybe.
It's
Whitecaps
not. It's
he's
not
managed to
definite
grab, isn't it?
anyway.
Or is it Toronto FC? It's Vancouver Whitecaps, Toronto FC. I can't remember.
It's Toronto.
Toronto FC.
Fire.
No, it's Toronto FC.
Is
Or
it?
Vancouver Whitecaps. Oh, I know.
Who are Toronto Fire? What sport do they play?
Not soccer. Not even basketball. Certainly not American football. So none of them.
Was the Leafs play
Toronto
hockey?
Raptors.
It's Chicago Fire.
Chicago Fire. Well, I'm a fool. Julio Cesar.
Oh.
Caesar. Kaiser.
And you know what? I said he could be all right.
Yeah. I remember Mark being down on him.
Yeah, you certainly were. I said he could be all right.
I think I called him fat.
But he is a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I also question his motives from going from Inter Milan to Queen's Park Rangers.
Play?
Play, yeah. He's old. He's done it all there. Just a change of scenery.
Mm.
I'm all
But
for
he hasn't, like, he's...
The World Cup, and he, I think Inter bought a new keeper, and you need to be playing. There's a World Cup in
but why
Brazil
did he
next
lose?
year.
yeah.
It's
Why
very
did he lose
important.
his? Why did he lose his place at Inter in the first place? Probably lack of motivation.
No,
After they won their treble, was he?
Yeah, but it could be lack of motivation. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Change of scenery. And London. I mean,
Yeah,
London's
but
a great place to go.
Yeah, but he went to places that had already signed a new goalkeeper, so it wasn't
But he
necessary.
was better than that, Phil.
Yeah. And he lives in London now. He lives in London. Like, he was never going to sign for Arsenal, Chelsea.
Well, the grass is always greener, Mark.
See?
Is it? Is it?
Green.
Oh yes.
Yeah, there we go.
I actually missed that one.
Things are clicking in my head.
It wasn't very good, that's what it is. City, though. City didn't score. What's that all about?
They need that Balotelli guy back in.
How do they not have the Premier League in Milan? Because like
They haven't been watching him.
yeah,
Well,
because
they
they're
haven't known
like
that he hasn't-
this guy is God. He
Well,
scored
they
one
would've-
goal
They
so
would
far
have
this season.
seen him in the Euros where he played brilliant and gone. City just obviously aren't playing him properly. And then going, right, he has all this potential and they're not using it. Let's
Is he
get him
worth
in and use
riding
it.
over? Is he worth setting off flares outside the restaurant where he's eating? No.
I think maybe.
Yeah.
I think he's just class.
I just love him.
He is, yeah. I mean, 4 years. He's 22 now, 26. When that contract finishes at Milan, he said he loves Milan. He was now either I didn't see enough Italian football, or obviously the media is different. But he was, dare I say it, less mad at Inter Milan. Less mad.
Mourinho called him
No.
unmanageable.
Yeah, he didn't say manageable. No, I know that. No, I understand that. I know because did you ever hear the story where he came on at halftime against Zenit? I think it was in Champions League or some Russian team, and he said like we're down to 10.
No, he had a yellow in the
That's what it
first
was,
half.
yeah. And he said, "Look, we can't go down to 10 men."
And he
he
sent
said,
off
like
within
4
2
or
minutes.
5 minutes after the second half. Yeah.
And also in the restaurant when he was at Inter putting on the AC Milan jersey.
Yeah, no,
Inter-
that's what I'm saying. He's home.
That was it. He was emotional
Hanging
about that.
for a
He
bit.
loves Milan. This could be.
he ran to Milan, he said. Oh, and also Man City fans, you better say something nice. Best fans in England, but I'm going to go with AC Milan.
Well, he's a Milan fan.
But why can't they score? Well, they're having trouble all season with scoring.
They really are.
Yeah.
You wonder why.
Well, change the formation.
Yeah, but no, you're right. No, not that you wonder why, but there's such a amount of talent there.
Yeah,
Aguero hasn't been the same, but he hasn't got the same run of games.
he's been injured.
Yeah.
As has Silva, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
Nasri has just been not as good.
Yeah.
It's great to say
Nasri looks
that.
overweight.
It's great to say that, He looks not as good.
Probably could have done with freshening up the attack as well, instead of getting rid of players. And Sinclair just hasn't played.
No, like, that just frustrates me. I'll leave Chelsea because I want to get first team football. God, I love Swansea, but I tell you what, I'd love Man City more. So I'll go there and not play first team football.
He forgot.
It just frustrates me so
He
much.
forgot what it's like on the bench. Stoke 2.
They let me sign checks with a stem. That's what it's like, though. Like his boot is full of money. Like leaving.
Anyway, Stoke 2, Wigan 2. And I liked Wigan's goals very much, very football-y. Very...
Wigan are a good footballing team when they want to be.
Yeah.
And they go to against Stoke.
Yeah, that's why I liked it.
That's
Wigan,
what
just Stoke are going to, we're just going to hoof it away. And we're like, right, we'll just pass it.
When Franco De Santo was on, he's on.
Yeah.
I tell you. He came from Chelsea, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He's in the Argentinian squad, or at least has been recently.
Yeah, he made his debut.
Yeah. I know. But still, I think he's class.
He's a good player.
He's a good player. He's very streaky.
I think Wigan is his level, though. I don't see him signing for... I don't see Chelsea bringing him back. Oh, Norwich.
Norwich are full of...
Oh, snap.
Just a slight cut above.
She absolutely cleaned out Robert Hoot.
Did he?
Yeah, like there's like, I don't know, 20 odd stitches in Robert Hoot's there above his eye. It's absolutely annihilated him, so.
I'd say something happened when they were at Chelsea together.
You call him a German prick or something?
Maybe. No, he would have.
Hoot stole his wife, and then rang up Franco De Santo.
That's a very Chelsea thing to do.
Exactly. Franco De Santo came home, but like Hoot just held his arm out like that, and Franco De Santo just couldn't get near him, just trying to punch him, and while he was banging his wife.
When he was skinny little Franco De Santo.
That's it. Yeah.
He was married at the age of 17, funny enough.
Was he really married at the age of 17?
No.
Well, see, I was going to say that when Fabio, I think, is married at 17.
No, he was 23.
Alex Song is married
Fabio
before
is.
kids.
Fabio from the
I was
Twins.
thinking Cleverson, who was 23, married a 16-year-old when he moved to Man United.
Unbelievable. Why can't we all do that? In fact, I'm
Remember, he was going to sign for Newcastle or Man United, and they were just like, he's marrying a 16-year-old.
Everybody was like, it. I am. I tell you now. I'll be personal for 2 seconds. I am currently seeing an 18-year-old. They don't know what's going on. It's great. You can make all the mistakes you want. They don't have a clue. That was great. Pff, no, it wasn't. But you don't know any different. Go on.
They don't have standards.
They have no standards. Happy to be there. Go on.
Moving on.
Hopefully she listens to this.
Yeah.
Lesson number 1.
Yeah.
Sunderland 0, Swansea 0. Sunderland lucky to come away with a point from this. Swansea were all over them.
Yep. Well, it was a poor enough game. But I didn't watch it. But I watched Jimmy Bullard on Sky, who described it as a very poor game.
You believe what Jimmy has to say. When Jimmy talks, you listen.
Well, Swansea had 18 shots at goal, and 8 of them were on target.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think Laudrup will one day manage a bigger team?
Yes.
Because my uncle is a massive Liverpool fan, and he only said to me today he'd love that you'd manage Liverpool, which is ironic given where Brendan Rodgers has come from.
Talk
to
of
take
Madrid.
Swansea job.
Yeah, really? Talk of Madrid. Give him because Mourinho's more than likely gone at the end of the season. Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I think he's destined for better things myself.
Well, who else would Real Madrid go for?
Do you know what? I honestly, and it's happened every time they need a manager. They always look at Arsene Wenger. Always.
I think he could go this year.
That's what I'm saying. I think he could go this time as well.
Arsene.
I don't think Wenger.
Stop.
No, actually, no. Wenger would get there. They'd go, okay, you can go, but we're going to sign all these players. And go, whoa.
You seen that 14-year-old from North Africa? That's what you want.
He's going, I'm selling all these.
Yeah.
We're signing 19-year-olds.
Yeah, we're starting again.
Cristiano Ronaldo out. That's because you didn't sign for Arsenal. Choose Man United, will you?
And he did.
Yeah, he
And
did.
look
Yeah.
what
So
happened.
poor game.
Yeah, forget
Swansea
that
are
game.
class. Nathan Dyer played, I think, and he's
Best player in the world.
a revelation. Go on.
Wednesday's games: Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2.
Can I stop you right there, John?
Oh wait, I'm about to say something.
Go, John.
Giroud had a beanpolar performance. He was awful in the first half, but brilliant in the second half.
A bean polar?
Bipolar.
I know, but what?
He's a
He's
beanpole
a beanpole
striker.
striker.
A bean?
I don't know what that haircut's done to you, Mark, but
What's a beanpole striker?
like Peter Crouch.
Peter Crouch, big long guy. You're not gonna.
No, I've never heard that before. Now,
You love. Okay.
Yeah.
No, fired.
Is that a common thing?
Yeah, you beanpole striker.
Can we get on in?
What I wanted to say was, Mark, I have to apologise. I was wrong about Theo Walcott. Now, just let me go on here, right? For a long, long time, I've been on this show and I've said I'd get rid of him. And you know what? I still, not to say I still would, but if he was, it's hard here. This is hard for me to say, right? I was wrong. And he seems to have added composure
Yep.
to his unbelievably raw speed.
Mm-hmm.
There was one point last night, I think, where he turned and he beat another player, and then he controlled it really well to beat a second player. He knocked it past one person, I think it was Suarez, who was playing the right wing, and then knocked the ball one way around the other.
He did that a few times.
He did. I know Jared caught him out once, but he's improved. His goal was great.
Yep.
A great angle. So, Mark, I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. Theo Walcott's a very, very good player.
Let me tell you now, Aaron Ramsey, we'll be having this conversation again next season.
2 points on that, though. One, was your opinion on Theo Walcott based in any way on the frustrating contract saga?
Quite a bit, because I didn't feel he deserved a new contract, but now I think he's justifying it, which is why I feel I'm wrong.
Yeah, because you said as well, when players are playing for contracts, they play brilliant, but then when they sign them, they go off.
Yeah, no, I know.
And he's played just as well since he signed it.
Still early days. But no, you're right, though. No, and I hope he does. And I'm very glad we have him, because he honestly, at this point, looks...
He could be the difference between Champions League and no Champions League.
He could be. I know. I think Jack Wilshere could be the difference there.
Point number 2. Is it fair to say that he's still quite a frustrating player in that he misses a ton of chances he should score?
Missing less,
two very good chances.
He did, but he
hits the target now.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
He needs to score.
But
to be a great player.
Where he tried to put it in the corner and Reina got to it.
I'm more talking about pretty quick after the first goal at 1-0. He was
going
to put through and he just blasted at the goalkeeper.
He always ends up in a difficult position because he's playing on the wing instead of centre forward, so he kind of has to shoot across himself with his right foot. He's generally on the right side of the box, where if he was on the left side of the box, he's the whole goal to aim at. I remember we had one from a corner where he put it and Reina made a brilliant save.
Yeah, he did.
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo at United was played on the wing and he made his goals from
just a step above Theo Walcott.
No, but my point being that he scored a lot of his goals from actually just cutting in when he had the ball. So but you don't always have to be in a wide position.
I know, but if that's where they're playing, if you're told you got to be out here, it's a different setup as well. Whereas it's always 4-4-2 at United, and you can kind of come in and the forward can go out wide. Whereas Giroud's never going out to the right wing for Theo to slip in.
He works extremely hard, Giroud, though.
He does.
I know he said he jogged last night. And I understand. I know what he said last night. It was like he sniffed coke or something. No, I don't know. But I do think he does. He got a lot of stick at the start. His link-up play is very underrated.
He's a very good player.
He really is. And I wasn't too sure. I thought it could be Shamak the second at times, but he's actually come quite good. But Walcott, he's not the finished article yet. But I'm happy we have him now.
I think he really should have started centre forward.
Yeah, he did.
He would have really made a monkey out of Carragher.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And he would have pressed Agger as well. Agger wasn't getting pressed enough in the first half.
What do we think about the 2 penalty incidents? There was the one with Podolski and Andre Wisdom.
I think that was... It could have been given. Oh, no, actually, no, that one. No, I thought it was. Because he doesn't really get the ball Wisdom at all. And he did catch his leg.
I thought that was kind of... The commentator was kind of saying that he was in control of the ball Wisdom. But there's a difference in kind of being in possession of the ball and keeping somebody else from being in possession of the ball. And that's why I thought that was a penalty. I think there was a handball.
Handball, yeah. Again, you've seen them given.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that about?
It was against Arsenal, wasn't it?
It would have been. I thought it kind of cancelled it out. Neither team got a penalty, but I think there was a.
It was a free kick. I thought it was. And I hit his hand.
No, there was. I know what you think. I saw a free kick as well, the one where Podolski hammers at the wall.
Yeah, hammers at Jamie Carragher.
Yeah, no, he hammers at the wall first, and Lucas puts his hands up across his chest, and he handles it.
Okay.
And then he splashes it at Jamie Carragher.
Which was great.
Oh no, but this was I think it must have been a corner or something, and it hit off a hand. But I can't remember but I remember thinking that's one each way that wasn't given.
Gerrard should have been sent off as well.
That was a bad tackle
for
Mertesacker.
Yeah, you got a yellow for it, but you should have been a red.
It was malicious.
Everton 2, West Brom 1, and Baines has to have overtaken Ashley Cole as England's best left back at this stage.
Yeah.
I thought he was taken over from
a while ago.
A long time ago.
It's definite as of Wednesday night.
Yeah.
2 goals in one game.
But then if I was picking a team, it wouldn't be based on purely who's the best left back in the world. That everybody goes.
Who's best for your team?
Yeah, but also who's less likely to be an asshole in the dressing room and upset everybody else. So that's the way I would kind of look at it, because you have 2 good left backs. There's not that much. Like Leighton Baines, as we've discussed, is one of the most creative players in the league, so it's hardly a bad call putting him in. So discard the other troublemaker.
But he's defensively solid as well.
Leighton Baines, yeah.
But his overlapping abilities are fantastic.
And the underlap. Gary Neville's been talking about this. The underlap, where he came inside. Osman was outside and he played a ball in the middle, and and Baines was, in the channel instead of being out on the wing.
I've noticed, to be honest, but I well believe it.
Very surprised you didn't laugh there, John. What? When he came and saw it.
We're all about explaining jokes tonight, aren't we? We're not leaving very much up to the listener.
Norwich won, Tottenham won. Kind of stopping the rot for Norwich. They went from having one of the second best form in Europe to the worst form in the Premiership to a draw with Spurs, which is a pretty good result.
Yeah. Great goal by Bale. Up to that, Spurs were getting nothing out of that game.
Yeah. Do you know what got me? Nobody mentioned Holtby did this little back heel. And then it went to somebody in the middle, and then he passed it to Baines, and then Baines did everything. But
Bale.
I said Baines. I always do this.
Baines in the brain.
Insane in the brain. So Bale made his run. But match of the day, they showed the replays, and they just kept cutting out the back heel. And I thought the back heel was a stunning little aerial. It was up in the air. It was like...
He'd be a shrewd signing. I will say that.
Holtby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
He played brilliant against Arsenal.
Oh, he did, yeah. Absolutely.
Holtby will be.
Oh.
A shrewd signing.
And he destroyed the Canaries. Am I right? No. Go on.
Canaries?
Keep going.
Rhymes. Almost.
Pushing at straws. Go on ahead.
Pilkington, amazingly unselfish for the Norwich goal, the way he just slipped it to Wesley Ullen.
You need players like that as well.
Yeah.
Irish guy to Irish guy. It's great to see, isn't it?
Nice.
And they've signed Becchio today, Norwich. A player I'm extremely fond of. Can he put it in the Premier League? I'm not so sure.
Yeah, but
don't you just love to see NBA trades in football?
Yeah.
Steve Morrison went for Becchio.
Oh yeah, swaps.
Yeah, swapsies. I have a shiny Steve Morrison.
Yeah, like Premier League stickers. I've got two of him. Go on.
Where are we? Fulham 3, West Ham 1. Berbatov actually strained and scored. He stretched. I was like, what?
You see that time when he ran with the ball and then shot? Wow.
People sitting up on their chairs. What is this?
It's amazing.
Looking at their drinks.
It was a great finish from Nolan for West Ham's goal.
It was.
Fulham worth their win, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially after a fairly mediocre performance at Old Trafford in the FA Cup, so you kind of question, have they kind of just gone through the motions, but that's a good win for them.
They're such a strange team, aren't they?
Fulham?
Yeah.
We're brilliant.
Yeah, we're really good. Jeez, we're awful.
Capable of brilliance.
We beat City
close
6-0.
to getting relegated.
We lost loads of games. I don't know what it is. Did they sit in the dressing room afterwards and just go like, what happened?
I love them.
Yeah, I know.
It's a Martin Jol as well. Martin Jol's like,
yeah, sure, okay, we're going to win again, but it's not for the shirt, and he's just mad.
But it's one of those.
He's either laughing or he looks like he's going to kill someone.
They have absolutely no ambition to go anywhere.
We're here.
Let's just stay here.
We're just going to stay here. We're going to put a statue of Michael Jackson outside.
Yeah.
I know we got to the Europa Cup final. That was cool and all, but let's just kind of stay here.
Let's not upset them. We get in the top 10. Let's not upset them.
It's warm here. Let's stay here.
Man United 2, Southampton 1. Carrick gifted the Saints a start that they couldn't have prayed for, but was it the pitch's fault?
The pitch's fault for his pass?
It bobbled when he was going to control it, so he kind of went, and then he kind of spunked it into the box.
That was just Michael Carrick's control.
Sorry, that was even dirtier than I thought it was.
I think that was just Michael Carrick's control.
Comment about Michael Carrick's wife, insert there. One of those shows.
You couldn't control it. I think you passed it too quickly. Premature pass, something. There's something else there. Go on.
Mark, opinions?
Well,
Steady the ship here, Corky.
My opinion was, why... I just don't like the way that every headline you saw was, Fergie doubts De Gea. And then you read the piece and there's absolutely no quotes.
They'd already written
whatsoever.
It.
Yeah.
They'd written it while the match was going on, and then they read the quotes and went, we'll figure
we'll make
it
fit. Just jamming in. Fergie doesn't trust De Gea. Wayne Rooney played great tonight. Put that in there.
But okay, it was a poor ball from Carrick, and Rodriguez was always going to win that ball ahead of De Gea. Now De Gea could have been braver and not kind of leapt like a salmon up and just like stay and kind of guide him out to the line and then make him shoot from a tight angle instead of making him walk around you and just tapping it in. But
he was always going to score.
De Gea was always kind of under pressure in that position anyway because Carrick's ball was poor, so I would have put most of the blame on Carrick for that goal anyway, but all the media coverage just put it all on De Gea. But
They're having fun doing that.
yeah. I don't know why is it though? Because we've signed far worse
Spanish?
goalkeepers.
No, because he's not English. Like if it was Joe Hart, it wouldn't be his fault. It would be Carrick's
I
fault.
hate that as well, you know. I think Joe Hart's overrated.
He's overrated in England. I think he's very, very.
Oh, he's
very,
fantastic.
Very good
Don't
keeper.
get me wrong. He probably is England's number one.
Record-breaking keeper for Man City. When Given was there, he kept giving out a team and broke records with clean sheets and stuff. But yeah, he's not as good as
He has made Joe Hart's actually made quite a few mistakes this season.
That's what it is as well. And they sort of go, sure, jeez, he plays
It's
for
not his
England.
fault. Although the Gay, there's a lot more shots on the Gay than there is on Joe Hart. There's like Man City are a more organised team.
Yeah.
There's
But you're
two
right.
defensive midfielders instead of none.
Yeah, but Mark is right. Like, to me, they've had it in from since the day he joined.
It's that thing where he kind of looked like a 14-year-old when he was making a stand. Like, but
Alabama.
that doesn't say anything about his ability to shot stop just because he looks young and the jersey's a bit baggy on him. It doesn't actually say he's a bad goalkeeper, but people are kind of like, no, he's not Van der Sar.
Hold on, but did you see Real Madrid goalkeeper? I forgot his name. Adan, sorry, Pinto was the other end. He looks like a washed-up car salesman. He looks awful.
No,
this
the
is
other guy
Lopez.
they brought back from Sevilla.
Yeah, they brought him for like
So
3
he played
minutes.
last night anyway.
Yeah.
Jesus. He looks about 50 odd. He looks like he's struggling with mortgage debts and a divorce. He looks awful. And then he's still making outstanding saves.
Gil needs this.
He looks, that's what he reminded me of Gil. Gil needs a new pair of shoes. I couldn't believe it when I saw him.
I went to a strip club last night. I don't know what to tell my wife. It's going to ruin our marriage. She's going to take the kids. She's been looking for an excuse. Her and her bitch of a sister. RVP, Kagawa, Rooney and Welbeck all started. Fergie wasn't messing around.
I looked at that team and I was like, God, I hope it doesn't go badly from the start because we have nothing to kind of rev it up coming off the bench. I just left one of them in case. But even Welbeck hasn't scored. He scored so few goals this season.
Yeah, he's been playing out wide and he hasn't really been used.
Danny Welbeck is not Man United caliber.
I think he is.
You know,
Never
he
has
is.
been.
He is,
No
yeah.
way.
He is, yeah.
He is. He doesn't get played through the middle. There's too much of a queue there in front of him.
A better cue.
Yeah,
Two
well,
better
it's,
players.
well, it's Rooney
Also,
and Verpeer
Kagawa,
season.
he's been injured, I understand. And I know he's been playing out wide a little bit as well.
Yeah.
He also hasn't lived up to the billing for me yet.
He got a
Did you see
great.
his ball.
great
for
assist.
Rooney?
I know.
Great
And actually,
assist.
did you see Suarez's ball last night to, was it Sturridge?
Where outside his
Holy
boot.
moly, just chested in 60 yards. Unbelievable.
Yeah, but Kagawa's one on the edge of the box to find
You
that
know,
space.
I know. But I'm just saying, I just don't think he's been as impressive as I thought he would be yet.
Well, he's injured for a lot.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
He will be.
Okay.
No, I thought it was a great ball, but he's been injured, so maybe it's one of those things that it all kind of comes together at the end of the season where he's
I'm
finds
not
his form.
writing him off at all. I think
But,
he's a great player.
It's hard to believe that United are 7 points ahead.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Well, they're
they've
like
been playing like a
they've
team.
know like Van Persie's been a great signing and has played very well.
He's
But
rolling.
Rooney's had problems this season. Hernandez has done okay. He's done fine, but he's not been his first season for him.
He's still been better than last season.
He's better than last season, but he had a lot of problems. He got a bad injury in the summer before last season. Ferdinand and Vidic have not really been in the team together that much, and they only really seem to. They need to play for a while together to build it up again. So there's been problems. Like at the start of the season, every single game we fell behind.
Yeah.
Every single game, and it's hard to believe that we're 7 points ahead.
I just don't know. Like, did they just wake up one morning? Like, I don't understand how they're 7 points ahead.
No,
I was like
you're-
blink and at what point did City drop all those points? At what point did it's mad.
Well, I think we're dropping points in a lot of the same places that City are dropping points, but the difference is we've won at Chelsea, we've won at City, we've won at Liverpool.
Beat Arsenal.
to beating the big teams.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
So that counts.
But I just think it's one of the. I don't say one of the worst Man United teams ever because it's not.
But it's no,
It's
there's
not
no
a
Roy
great-
Keane in
It's
there.
not a fantastic team. It's not a
Well,
really
we
brilliant
didn't
team.
need to that's what everyone said when
There's
Roy
no
Keane left.
Ronaldo there.
Yeah,
Ronaldo, Tevez, Rooney.
it is better than.
Well, there's Van Persie is actually
No.
probably the best player in the league.
He's a one-man team, Mark. I can say that now. I'm allowed to say that. He's a
Yeah,
no,
one-man
I
team.
wouldn't say that.
He's a one-man team. All his goals.
I wouldn't
three
say
he's
that
one
now.
goal.
I wouldn't say that. We are better
I'm
than
gonna say it
last
anyway.
season. Well, even last season we got the highest points ever to not win a league.
Yeah, but
So-
you'll probably win the league by several points this year because of Van Persie.
Van Persie, yeah, but still we could.
Mark, would you just say your one-man team, please?
No, because we proved last season we can compete without him. So
Compete but not win. So he's
Yeah,
one-man team.
yeah, but one team.
I think
we
he's
won
one
the
man.
season before.
Watch, Arsenal aren't going to get anywhere near the Champions League because they don't have Van Persie.
No,
No.
there is.
We're a several half-men
six.
team.
Yeah.
Several nearly men.
Southampton, though, the players seem to be really getting behind Pochettino.
Well, I did read today, when a new manager comes in, no matter who they are, players are going to try and play for him anyway.
There is a statistical thing where there is a slight The honeymoon period is a real thing.
Yeah,
Actually
exactly.
happens.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know
Of
about
course
that.
it is. It's a fear of, oh shit, I could lose my job.
Don't want to
here.
get dropped. But players see a chance to get back into the team who are frozen out.
But beyond that, it wasn't even just that. They went to United and gave them a game.
Yeah, well, Ferguson said that was the best team to
Yeah, that was nonsense.
play at Old Trafford.
Yeah,
He didn't mean the actual, these are better than Barcelona.
No, but I don't think it's the hardest game United have had. I think it's because there was no
pitch
cover for
United
the
didn't play
defender. Yeah.
But anyway, I don't. In terms of possession in United's half, we mightn't be far off.
Reading 2, Chelsea 2. Do you think Frank Lampard will be happy if he breaks the scoring record, but Chelsea finish 6th?
Yeah. I think it's all about him now. I think the way they've treated him, he can break all the individual records he wants in leagues.
Yep.
I know, he loves Chelsea though, doesn't he?
He does, but
He's been treated badly.
they've paid him well.
They've played him well. He's been treated
They
badly.
can afford to pay him well. So what? They can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
John, it's all
but
relevant.
do you put it to him? You know, if someone paid me 175 grand a week for 10 years, I'd be like, here, cheers.
Yeah, but you'd also want to stay.
Yeah. I'd also want to stay and get another few years of 175 grand a week. That's a good point, Mark.
In fact, you'd probably take 150.
Yeah.
We go.
We good? We good shaking it. We good?
Oscar was a tad wasteful, and Rafa didn't quite blame him post-match, but he did say the finishing from the team wasn't good enough, where he's clearly...
Pointing Oscar.
He tried to score a wonder goal when
It was
he probably could have
amazing.
squared it, but he probably
he
didn't
couldn't
see it.
see Torres.
Yeah.
And even though Torres...
Would you give it to Torres? I'm open. Looks the other way.
Is anyone else open?
I'll shoot, so.
I was
Fondra,
kind of,
what about his record?
I was about to say, I was expecting Greg to be the striker to save Reading, but Fondra,
Fondra's been great. He's been
5
great.
goals in 3 games, something like
He's
that.
been
Yeah,
great.
but he saw a substitute appearance to score those goals.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sign him up there, somebody.
Tonight,
Yeah.
in the next 4 hours.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they've signed a striker off, Blackman from Sheffield United.
Blackman,
Yeah, so
which
I
is
don't
an
know his first name.
awkward name.
It's a real,
That is racist,
Yeah,
John.
they could get in trouble with it. Nick Blackman.
Nick Blackman.
Nick.
it's a real workman's name. Really.
It is, isn't
He's
it?
gonna work. He's gonna get you
Like Smith or
3 goals, but like 7 assists. And you're
Coleman,
Like, Coleman.
Do we remember Richard Blackman?
Remember Steve Blackman, the wrestler?
as in the rapper / MTV.
Yeah. What was that show that he was on?
MTV Select.
Is it with the videos coming down the side
Yeah.
screen? Select. I didn't know it was called that.
1, 2, 3, 4, get with the wicket. Mama used to say, take
Yeah.
your time, young man.
That's Richard Blackman.
Mama used to say.
That's Richard Blackman.
That was his uncle that sang the original, and then he sampled it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that's a good place to wrap up that part.
And Richard Blackman.
Yeah. Very good.
Well, you can select to listen to us in part 2 in a minute. I don't know. Hello and welcome to part 2 of Backpay Patch Game Week 24 transfer deadline special. I've decided it's the special now.
During the break.
We're gonna look ahead to the Game Week 25, which will take place on the 2nd and 3rd of February. There's an extra information. We don't usually give that. I'm just spoiling them.
You even
today.
sound a bit like, you know, the guy who does the scores at the end. The Empire Premier League. The Empire League 1. Nottingham Forest 1. Thing. You know that. You
You were trying to think of another
I
championship
really was,
team.
yeah, and I sort of
He also said League One. And
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest played in the championship.
yeah, I know, yeah.
Get
I
the bit
I
right.
made all sorts of errors there.
Anyway, QPR versus Norwich. QPR in the transfer deadline today.
Whole new squad. Whole different 11
Yeah.
to start.
Like the last I'd heard, Ferdinand is definitely gone. Forlan has gone to Palermo.
Palermo, yeah, no. That's only on loan, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Samba is in, and God knows what else is going to happen.
Andres Townsend?
Andros.
Andros Townshend? I said to give him a silent H. Shand.
He's Greek.
Does Andres actually haven't played for them? QPR.
No,
Who does he play for?
he's still at Arsenal. Reading tried to sign
It
him.
was Reading, wasn't it? Could use them last night, 4 goals, I tell you. Anywho, I thought he was a QPR. They are.
Hmm.
Andros Townshend, I thought he signed there today as well.
There was it was on, then it was off.
Jermaine
Oh.
Genius. They're talking
Talking about Jermaine Genius.
He's an ex-big thing, though, isn't he?
See him.
Him, Sean Roy Phillips, and Scott Parker.
He was at Newcastle when they were in Champions League. He was at Spurs when they were in Champions League. He's a good omen.
Yeah.
Not a very good player.
Didn't play a game for Spurs in the Champions League.
No, I didn't say he played there, but
I
he was
don't think he
there.
played a game for them, the
He's there
Europa
hanging
League.
around, going, "Oh, I'll take a trip to Milan. I'll have a bit of that."
But you know, You know, like a couple of months ago, we were talking about QPR and why things like it wasn't clear that they were going to be in a scrap, but they had a bad start to the season, and I was kind of explaining that they've signed so many players, it just needs time to gel, and then that's kind of developed into they signed so many players, it's just not working. So I think they're trying to sign their way out of this.
Dig up.
We're six signatures away from getting it right.
What I love is Harry Redknapp. Oh, we're not paying. Jose Basing's on 65 grand a week. That's ridiculous. Chris Samba, 100 grand a week.
You've heard it, son. Did you see him hanging out of a window this morning as well? Like, it was just started the day off so well.
Who, Harry?
Harry, yeah, Sky Sports News. Just pulls up, hanging out the window. Yeah, he's top lad, terrific.
Football 365 had a quote from him like, I don't know why people associate me with deadline day. And then they just had a list of all the players that he signed. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's these people.
God bless Harry.
He's going to go for David Bentley as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Being the manager that kicked him out of the Spurs team. Like.
So we're putting money on David Bentley to score first against Norwich and Chris Samba to get sent off.
Yeah, no. Bentley will do something in the first game and then disappear.
Never again. And two players they haven't even signed yet start in either wing.
Norwich signed Kel Kamara and Danny Becchio.
Kel Kamara's on just the end of the season, I think.
Is he? I don't know who he is.
Not at all. But I just thought he must be amazing if they're giving him a contract at the end of the season.
Steve Morrison going out. And they're also chasing Curtis Davis from Birmingham.
And Hooper.
Gary Hooper. I think they've given up on
No, I thought they hadn't. I thought it was like attempt number 14 when I was on my way here.
No, I thought it was we're going for Becchio because we're not getting Hooper.
Neil Lennon's whole attitude was, we've rejected an offer. Do you know what? And the question, you know what you're holding out for? No, but I think I'll know when I see it. And then 10 million. No, that's not it.
That's not what I was looking for.
Arsenal versus Stoke. Arsenal, nothing. Just nothing.
But then again,
he promised two amazing players and nothing.
You could get the quarter 12 and you go, make that Taylor per Sandras. It just cough and force signings will walk in the door.
No, I saw me and Mark were watching it about half an hour. You just see Wenger leaving Arsenal, and they're like, "Oh, is he doing something?" No, he's picking his nose. He's going home to bed.
God, I hate January.
He really doesn't get wrapped up in it at all.
Last year they signed Oisfeld on the last day, who looks a very good player. But hasn't.
Two
games
was it
for
two? But then maybe time just goes to who was it? 2 transfer windows ago they took Arteta, Mertesacker,
yeah,
Andre Santos.
That was the summer.
Who was the fourth?
Oh wait,
no, it was a January transfer window.
Was it not Mertesacker that time?
It was Arteta, Mertesacker, Andre Santos, and definitely one more. Could have been Oisfeld. I don't think it was.
No, it was when they sold Fabregas and Nasri, and with that money bought Mertesacker.
No, with that money they bought.
It was in January because it happened tonight. Now it was so like nothing's happening, everything just happened.
Yeah, no, really? I remember I was in the pub for that, and
Arteta blinked and we had a 6'5" centre back going. What just happened?
Where did
because they were going to go for Carroll, but Carroll went to Chelsea. Yeah,
so it was Mertesacker, Arteta, Sandros. Good God. And I liked him at Fenerbahce because I like Fenerbahce. Oh.
Sandros?
Andre Santos, yeah.
Oh, he's useless.
He
was responsible for that second goal.
Awful. He was nearly responsible for the third, fourth and fifth goals that nearly happened.
Joke. Brighton took him apart.
Yeah.
Frimpong has gone out of Arsenal to Fulham. What do we make of him?
I love him as a person.
Why?
He's dench, that's why.
He's dench. He's just a... Do you follow him on Twitter?
What's dench? Yeah. Get all over that.
Follow him on Twitter, man.
He's hilarious. Him and Lethal Bizzle having dench fights. Playing FIFA, dench. 4:30 in the morning, topless. Eating Doritos, dench.
What is
but he's actually
it's
good.
It's a clothing line.
Good defensive midfielder.
I think he's potential to be very good.
Vertical pass. He always tries to be positive with his balls.
He also seems to genuinely...
Hey.
Who
doesn't?
He's going out with an underwear model. So
Raheem Sterling does. His balls have been everywhere.
He only has one child, apparently. I was very disappointed to find this.
But there's a second one on the way.
Is there? Because that's
Who
again...
knows anymore? He doesn't even know.
Stoke, they agreed a fee for Breck Shea, who has a great name.
And Jack Butland.
Yeah. But Breck Shea did bother flying over. Butland has signed, but he's staying at Birmingham for
the end of the season, yeah, sorry.
Why? Why is this? Why $5 million on Butland? That's Scott Carson all over again.
He rejected a move to Chelsea because he didn't want to play. Or
he knew he wouldn't get a game. What's it? Thibaut?
Turnbull?
No.
Well, they have Turnbull as well.
Courtois. Right?
And Turnbull.
Yeah, no, but Courtois is on loan at Atletico, so he's the next big thing.
Oh, yeah, they got him from Genk, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Czech is still a couple more years now. What the hell are you doing?
He's in his 20s still checking.
No,
he's in 30s.
Is he?
Early 30s.
I thought late 20s maybe. But anyway, so he goes to Stoke where they have Begovic is pretty much, and Sorensen are going to be... What are you laughing at, John?
I just read my next note.
All right.
I think Begovic is gone in the summer though. No, that's what they're hearing today.
United apparently going to go for Begovic. But
They were going to go for Begovic when he was at Portsmouth, weren't they?
Yeah, but anyway, I don't know.
He also played for Chelsea, Begovic, didn't he? If I'm not mistaken. I could very well be mistaken. I just thought he was number 2 to be a Czech. No, I am mistaken. Okay, that's fine.
But then Sorensen, I thought he was always...
Sorensen will be...
Yeah, but he was
must
good
be
in
out.
FIFA 98. Like,
Must be done with Sorensen,
yeah.
I would imagine.
Anyway, maybe he does play there, but I kind of thought you're going to Stoke to also not play.
Yeah, Delap has gone to Barnsley on loan, and apparently Tony Pulis tried to buy Fanni.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, God damn it. I wonder, does that hold people back?
Is it Ibrahim
Fanni?
Fanni? There's so many Fannis.
Fanni from Marseille.
It's Ibrahim.
Tried to buy some Fanni from Marseille.
The south of France.
Ibrahim.
I remember watching when United were playing Marseille, and my auntie made so many inappropriate jokes about Fanni. He doesn't like it up him.
Can I have her number? No,
Can you imagine Fanny versus Butner?
Butner's right up Fanny there. He's not giving him an inch.
He just came across him there. Anyway.
Well, I wonder, does that hold people back?
It would.
This guy selling shirts. Just can't see it.
Yeah, well,
no, everybody would walk around with a Fanny shirt.
I wouldn't.
I would love a Fanny shirt. You can legitimately walk around with Fanny all over your back.
Yeah, so that didn't happen.
Everton versus Aston Villa. Everton kind of scrambling for everybody because they had Leroy Fair, but that fell through.
Why did that fall through again?
They're talking like it was a problem with the fee, but they agreed the fee. And then maybe
he was on the plane.
It's happened before, hasn't it? 5 million. As he flies over. No, wait. 6 million.
It was 8.5 and then it was 8.6 and then something happened at the medical and then they were like, we're not sure about this. And then they tried to haggle. Where's he from? Feyenoord?
No, it was Club Bruges or something like that.
We tried to haggle them down, I think.
You're not going to haggle them up.
Yeah.
Haggle them down. You're going to go, I'll tell you what, I'll give you more.
And then, well, it didn't fall. It didn't happen. Anyway, Villa.
Got Cilia or whatever his name is.
Silla.
Silly head.
Playing for... What are they?
It's Club Foot.
It's one of these towns where they play
Claremont
rugby.
Foot or something.
That's it. Claremont. Warnock and Hutton have both left just to make sure they have no fullbacks.
Yeah, just to be absolutely certain.
No, we'll stick with the 20-year-olds.
Check in training on Monday morning, you look around and go, shit. Where are they gone?
Probably could have used those international fullbacks.
Yeah.
Is Warnock still a good player? Is he better than playing in the Championship at least?
It's the next big thing, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Him and Sean Wright Phillips itching for a go.
Poor Warnock. Remember he was playing
Liverpool.
Champions League? Probably playing qualifier.
Yeah.
I thought he was there. I don't know if he plays.
Yeah.
He was on the pitch.
He was as good as, what's his name? Robinson, is that his name? He was playing against... who not? I've lost all my mind. Who
And
not
you know what? Me and Mark are even going to bail you out. Keep going.
Who knocked
Keep
Liverpool
talking.
out of the
Radio
FA Cup?
sides.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Who knocked Liverpool out of what?
No, the FA Cup.
Oldham.
Oldham.
Yes.
Robinson played against them, wasn't it? Jack Robinson?
Yeah,
Was his name?
yeah.
He was off.
I'm sure he's only a young lad.
Yeah, but you know. Anyway.
So anyway,
Foot.
would you play Warnock? Would you sign him for your team if you had more short on left backs?
No, but I wouldn't kick him out of my team if I was short on left backs either.
Yeah. Maybe he's on too much money. Appearance fees.
Probably. No. Warnock. I think they signed him on a free, didn't they?
Sign him on the... But that would be more likely to get appearance fees if you're signed on free.
Can you imagine having to be a manager and live that way? As you turn to the bench, you go, nope, can't play them. All of them like eager. Money coming, nope, can't play them.
Darren Bent there, no huff.
Yeah.
Newcastle versus Chelsea. Newcastle, loads of French lads in. I think they signed some Swiss guy as well. And now they've been linked with every Frenchman
In the world.
France.
In the world, yeah.
No, only in France.
Oh.
If you've moved from
Any good
France...
ones left in France?
No.
There's not really, is there?
No.
Gorkov. Sort of curtailed a bit, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was on 18.
Gignac.
Gignac, sort of again. Hasn't really.
Valbuena.
You mean
Good player.
Gignac?
Oh, there's
Gignac,
Valbuena. No, Valbuena left.
No, he still plays Marseille, doesn't he?
Does he not play for
Listen, they're all the same. Marseille,
playing Italy?
Lyon, and the rest.
Valencia? I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know Fulham signed today? Are we going to get to that?
Oh, we'll be there in a sec.
He's one of my favourite players.
Exactly you're going to talk
He's one
about.
of my favourite players.
Mark, never heard of him.
Never heard of him. He's one of my favourite players.
I don't know who we're talking about.
You will in a sec.
You in a second.
Chelsea, Butland rejected a move, and Benitez just isn't getting any money.
Yeah, and also, would
I
you?
hate to be that guy. Welcome to the club. We hate you. I didn't do anything. We hate you. Fans don't like it. You're getting no money. You just don't like it.
Would you really give the interim manager?
No.
You can be the judge of
Well,
the
no, but it's
transfers.
like,
Yeah, but where are they gonna go
we need
now?
Champions League. We need Champions League football to be able to pay for all these players that we bought that nobody wanted. So you're stuck with them. But
Also, you say interim manager. Where are they going to turn in the summer?
They are going to turn to Michael Laudrup.
oh, see, he brought it back around.
They could very well. Yeah, they could very well.
But no, they'll
But what?
turn
That's
to
like Di Matteo all over again. I don't have the pedigree.
Mr. Mourinho.
Maybe, but like even if Laudrup won the Champions League, they'd still dump him because of what they did with Di Matteo. They didn't have the pedigree. I don't understand. Chelsea's mad.
It is.
But they can't go stick with Benitez. They just can't do that.
No, it's not going to happen.
I think Benitez like Benitez anymore.
Reading versus Sunderland. Reading signed Nick Blackman, as we said, and they've bid for Tom Ince.
Have they?
They have. They're trying to sneak him out from under Liverpool.
What's the
Liverpool
point in
don't
being
have
Tom
them.
Ince and going back up to Premier League for 4 months to get relegated? Go back down.
Yeah, I've always kind of questioned those.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah. I'll go there.
Success.
It's an ego thing. It's like, you could keep us in the league, you know, and then it doesn't work.
Also, Premier League wages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
no, true.
2 transfer fees because you're going to move on. If you play well, and then you have to,
But
somebody
Aston
else
Villa
comes
can't
in
play.
to
Yeah, double a sign-on fee. But Liverpool, won't pay for him because they bought your man Coutinho.
Coutinho.
So they're not going to do twice. Also, they just sold Tom Ince. They just finished
That's-
selling him.
I think it's
Are
so
they going to
funny.
start buying him again?
I like to look at that guy. Who's that guy? It's Tom Ince. I like him. We had him before. Make a bid.
Who was in charge of that?
You didn't get on with Luis Suarez.
Wonder why.
There was a bit of a policy there on the Dalglish. Sunderland. I'm not saying it was on purpose. There was just an unfortunate record of black players being sold on the Dalglish.
Was there?
Yeah.
Let's not go into that.
Let's go into it.
No.
We can
let's
cut it
not.
out. I want to know.
No,
the
let's
facts.
not.
No,
Later on.
we'll talk
John,
about it later.
Go on.
We can still cut it out.
No, I
I'll-
enjoy this podcast. I wanted to end prematurely. Go on, John.
Yeah, we could really bring down to it. Sunderland, Campbell out, Zaha out, Graham in.
Your head's turning.
Luke wants to say something, but he doesn't know what to
I
say.
wanted to say I like Danny Graham, and then
Yeah.
mid-turn I went, do I? And then I sort of stopped myself and went, yes, you do, Luke. And so I kept going. I think I like Danny Graham, but I think it was in a system that suited him as well.
He looks fun.
But also, he's not going to start there.
No.
So he could have stayed at the club and played 15 minutes in a cup final.
Yeah.
Or
Gone to Sunderland.
and not play.
Well, I think he said he handed in a transfer request for personal reasons, and Sunderland is very close to Newcastle, where he's from. So
You'll have to go down and treat.
Yeah.
Will.
he did get booed when they played each other
You know what he should do? He should turn up for his debut
in a
wearing
Newcastle jersey.
like a black and white suit, like black and white tie. Make him
With
feel
a
closer to
magpie on
home.
I love magpies.
West Ham
That's
Swansea. West Ham, loads of rumours around. My Eagle loan has fallen through. Paul Robinson looks like he's coming from Blackburn. But I think Diame is the big story, because apparently 3.5 will get you Diame.
And you know what the thing is? Did you even hear, like, during the week, Sam Allardyce went, I tell you what, we're probably not going to be able to keep him. And Arsene Wenger still's going, I don't know, it's going to be tough to get. Like, Sam Allardyce will drive him to London with his bag and say, take him. And Arsene Wenger will still go, do you think it's a bit of a steep fee? 3.5. You can have him.
I don't know,
I don't
Diame
know.
could be fit some year.
I like the look of that suit you're wearing, Sam. Like, what is he doing? Yeah, Diaby could be fit in 2017.
We will offer you a packet of jelly tots.
Yeah, you can take that. Oh.
But what's the story with that guy? Because it's 1 week it's like, I hate West Ham, I want to leave. The next week it's like, no, I was misunderstood.
What is
It's
it?
quoted, I want to stay here.
I think it's Arsenal are after you. Oh, I'm off. Arsenal are actually after you. No, I didn't say off.
When I said off, I meant stay.
Off to training. Swansea, Graham looks like he's going to leave. Kenwyn Jones' bid has been in for a while. They're going to try and get him. They really
Cameron
need
Jones.
Got
He's
it.
anti-Swansea.
He's plan B. Like, Laudrup is less,
Hoof it up.
Yeah. No, he's more hoof it up. He's less possession is everything the way Rodgers used to be. He's more of a kind of...
Really? I would
Still
have
get a lot of-
disagreed with that.
He has
still
come out and
have a
said
lot of
possession
it.
isn't everything.
But they still have a lot of possession in their matches.
No, they do.
Just 'cause they're a
But,
good team.
but they're
Nathan Dyer
more...
pulling the strings.
They're more capable. They're more likely to just hoof it.
Also, just on West Ham to bring it, can I just ask why would they sign Paul Robinson?
Yeah, that's true.
They have UC Escalon.
Gascoigne, I think, is retiring at the end of the year. And maybe a case of we can get Robinson cheap now.
He's
They
having
could
a
get
great
Thomas
year.
Sorensen on the cheap. Hold on, that makes no
Sorensen's
sense.
close.
Stay with me here for a second. Why did they sign Paul Robinson when they could have maybe gotten Thomas Sorensen? And that does rhyme.
Well, Sorensen is
Probably surplus requirements. You'd have
probably
to say.
close to retirement himself. And Robinson's thing is Robinson can kick it really long.
Yeah, but he's a goalkeeper. and He's always had trouble
Really?
saving the ball.
Yeah, I know, really long.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. He's always had
But
trouble.
it's Sam Allardyce, and he
yeah,
goes.
yeah. Sorry.
We've got Andy Carroll there. We've got Paul Robinson down there. We don't need the other guys.
Do you reckon like the tactics board is one dot in the goal, arrow, another dot, and 9 other dots just either side standing there?
Do you remember that game in the World Cup in 2010 when Robinson hit the screen that was in the middle of the... They had like
Oh,
a
yeah.
screen
I
coming
don't
down in the middle of the pitch, and he just hoofed it up and it came off it.
Yeah, that was in Germany.
Yeah. Oh, it was 2006, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was years ago.
Yeah, Paul Allardyce would have had Robinson at Blackburn as well, so he obviously
Yeah.
had a good rapport with him.
Wigan, Southampton. Wigan, Baselli out. Sharner back.
Yeah.
And some guy named John Stones, who I've never heard of.
John
Again.
Stones.
He sounds fundamentally solid.
Mr. Johnston.
He sounds fundamentally solid, John Stones.
Oh,
Never missed a day of training. Just always turn up, be first there, black boots, no shin guards,
Mr. Dependable.
never score a goal.
Oh, yeah, he's got the Stones to take a penalty as
He's
well.
got the sun. Just do nothing of any merit ever, but do nothing wrong either. Pick up 40 grand a week.
Mr. Black.
Southampton, rumours swirling around. Norway defender Begard Foreign officially in. There's one or two reserves gone out on loan, but
You just said rumours, then officially in. Is he coming or has he
no,
come?
he's officially in. But there's a lot of rumours
Oh.
going around. Apparently, they're going to buy everybody in Spain. They just gone. Oh, Pochettino, he's from Spain. We're going to buy all Spain players.
From Argentina, John.
No, but he was
He played
managing
there.
in Spain.
Yeah,
He's come
yeah.
over from Spain. He was in the Spanish league. Is what I meant there. I'm sorry, Mark.
All
I
the
should have been
Espanol
more.
players. They have a good striker, actually. The guy with the ponytail, Lopez, I think it is.
Yep.
He used to play for Barcelona.
Oh, Maxi.
No.
Maxi Lopez went somewhere else.
Roma.
No,
No,
it's
that
not
was
Maxi.
the other guy.
Maxi Lopez went to AC Milan.
They know the Roma, who was their wonder kid, Bojan.
Bojan.
Good player too.
Arsenal should buy Bojan.
Arsenal should buy Bojan.
They should.
They won't.
He would. Yeah.
We'll offer you 500
is he
grand
on,
and Andre
is he on
Santos.
loan at Roma?
No, they sold him. I think they did one of
The
those
2-year
contracts.
buyback clause.
Yeah, that whole
thing.
buyback thing that they just do with everyone in the world.
Yeah, that was disappointing. I always thought he was going to be a great player.
Fulham versus versus Man United.
And who did Fulham sign?
Manuelson.
Yes, they did. He's done nothing of any merit ever. Wears class orange boots, runs his bollocks off, kind of skillful.
First name is Irby.
First name is Irby. Never does anything of merit for Holland either, but still somehow gets his game.
Brazilian, isn't he?
Wrong man. No, he's not. He's not.
From Brazil, somehow gets his name for
Brazilian.
Holland.
I'm thinking of wrong Emmanuelson. Have I gotten excited for nothing? No,
He played in Holland. I think he played at Ajax. But
Listen.
he's Brilliant.
Listen, there's been wires crossed here somewhere.
This is the disappointment of the season.
Manuelson. He played. He was the first team. He was essential to AC Milan last year because he could play on left wing or left back. He's great left wing back.
Best player in the world.
essentially.
No, it is the same guy I'm thinking of. I think he's.
But it's a great signing for
He's only
them.
on loan, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So he'll
talker.
kind of show what he can do at Fulham, and then
Goes Real Madrid.
Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, or
That's what he's aiming for.
it all will buy him.
Stecklenberg, Huddleston, and Gog, and Eno of Ajax could all arrive between now and the morning.
Fulham
Yep.
Stecklenberg will not go.
is one of the best goalkeepers in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
The world.
The
Mhm.
world. Europe is the world, really, in football, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's definitely one
Well,
here.
there are
If you
some
did or
good
didn't
players in
know.
Australia, which just
Emil Heskey and the man.
yeah,
Del Piero.
yeah.
He's definitely one here if you didn't know. Perhaps you did know.
I did not know that.
Stecklenberg is definitely one here.
Definitely won it.
Completely deaf. I don't know how he does it. What? in the goal. But he is definitely one here.
Away!
Tim Howard has Tourette's.
He does. I know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I think it's more of a tick than actually.
Yeah, but you see
person,
him. You see him like shouting when he's going to kick a ball out. He'll just be shouting at himself if he's messed up or somebody else is messed up. He'll just be shouting at himself.
But then everybody, all goalkeepers do that. So
Yeah, Maybe he's just making excuses. Man United, Zaha. The deal was done last week. There's talk of Wanyama.
No,
But I think they should buy Diame.
I don't know. The thing of
They need a defensive midfielder. Fletcher's gone.
Yes.
Diame is like Fletcher, but stronger and more skillful.
anyway, on Wilfred Zaha.
He played really badly last night, or 2 nights ago. Last night, 2 nights ago.
Well, I was just going to say, who turns up for their medical wearing
Imogen T-shirt. Unbelievable.
Like, without Ryan Giggs being at the club, who turns up for the medical wearing that T-shirt first of all?
Probably stroll in. This is my club now, Ryan. Ryan, when Zaha retires in 15 years, Ryan Giggs will still be playing for Man United and going, "What were you wearing that T-shirt for?"
And he'll still have got like 1 goal every season at least.
Yeah.
In the Premier League. But no, I don't think there'll be any more business.
No, United are happy. Running away with it. They've their one-man team. They did their
Where am I,
business.
Hersey?
They did blow it last year when they were 8 points ahead with 6 games to go, so I wouldn't say running away with it.
Bah.
You just have to get yourself down like that. I like that.
Well, yeah, well, they're the only ones still competing in other competitions. All the other teams everybody's out of Champions League. Except
Right.
Arsenal, but they're no threat to the title.
I absolutely have to say I just hate this whole thing of so you're in 3 trophies still.
Yeah.
It's January, but you can win the treble, right?
Wenger gets that a lot. It's always like, oh, you're still competing for 4. He's like, yeah, but we won't be in a few
And
weeks.
then in the space of a week, they get knocked out. It's happened before. Like the Carling Cup, the FA Cup. Not Carling Cup, sorry.
No, it happened one year when they lost to Birmingham when they
The Carling Cup, then
lost
the FA
Carling
Cup,
Cup.
then the Champions League.
and then basically got knocked out of it.
But then that also happened the year of the treble as well.
Like
The year when the
by
season-
January you could win 5 trophies. By March you can win nothing.
Yeah.
But like Ferguson saying, well, that 99 team, greatest team I ever had, and also we got a lot of luck along the way and stuff like that. Never be done again in England to win the treble. And then, well, maybe
Sure, we'll give it a crack.
We're still in the 3 trophies. Like, oh no, that would be never done. Who knows? Never say it. No, it'll never be.
You'd have to retire then if you won the treble this year. You just have to.
I don't think he would.
Just like da 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 da. Good night, folks.
He really should.
He'll never go on. He's not about
I know he's not.
winning the trophy and then going. He'll just go
He'll
mid-season.
go in the middle of a season. Anyway, West Brom versus Tottenham. West Brom keeping Odom Wingy will be their priority. Like, not losing them.
Do we have a window of like Sky open at the moment to make sure that we haven't?
I
missed
do.
all the like.
Yeah.
Too many things could have happened.
Why don't West Brom like Peter Odom-Wingy?
He's in my fancy team every year since he joined the Premier League.
Why doesn't he like them, and why don't they like him?
He doesn't like them because they won't let him go to QPR and earn loads of money.
Yeah, he just wants
Really,
money.
that seems to be my understanding of it. But there was also his family are sick in hospital and he's acting out.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of acting out, Colaccini committed himself for the rest of the season, which was nice to see.
Yeah, but he also said he's desperately unhappy at the club and doesn't want to be there.
That's like in your Football Manager when someone, it's just like, when they have the arrows, the green arrow, and then the
Yeah,
All
it's
of a
like
sudden it's
red.
red.
Like, yeah.
But he's been like that all season.
Morale
He
is
hasn't-
very poor.
he hasn't been playing well all season. So blah 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 blah. Yeah, nothing big seems to have happened in the last.
Yeah, nothing is going to happen.
Yeah, it's a very quiet window.
Yeah.
Anyway, Spurs. Oh, this could be one though.
The next.
They're trying to sign Leandro Di Miao. Now, they might have to wait till the summer, but that seems to be AVB's next big priority.
Who?
Brazilian lad played in the Olympics.
Played in the Olympics. Next big thing.
Oh, okay. Just the way you said his name. Because you say name's funny.
Leandro Di Miao.
I would have just said it like
Dynamo.
yeah, something like that.
That's
You know,
not his name.
Zakora wore Dynamo on the back of his jersey, the Africa Cup of Nations.
Really?
Did he score? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Idiot.
And Kalu has Kalu Inho, but that's okay. I don't think people realise what Inho means. Everyone's saying he's an idiot.
What does Inho mean?
Little. Just means little Kalu, as in the son of Kalu. Ronaldinho is little Ronaldo because his dad's name was Ronaldo. Everyone's giving him grief, and I was there going, just means his dad's name was Kalu.
So
Let him away
Ronaldinho's
with
son is Ronaldinho Inho.
No, it doesn't. No, and he was also called Ronaldinho because there was Ronaldo on the team at the time as well for Brazil. But it just means little son of. It just means son of. Like, what does Irish knee or oh whatever? It just means son of.
Like Shawneen.
Exactly, it just means son of.
No, Mac. Is
That one, Mac, son of.
Yeah.
Holtby is there. What else is happening with Spurs? Hilario looks like he's off to Hoffenheim, and Ross
No,
Townsend could be
Gomez.
There you go, Gomez. Yeah.
Hilario Gomez.
Oh, I thought you meant the Chelsea Hilario.
No,
He said nothing around.
yeah, somewhere in the
Stoke could do with a
reserves.
keeper. No, Stoke could. Who needs a keeper?
Uh,
West Ham could do with a keeper.
no, they do.
But there's
Should have sent Paul Robinson packing. I'd sell him.
Man City, Liverpool. Mario Balotelli's gone. We're all very sad faced. We spoke about that here. I think they should get Villa.
No, Arsenal should get Villa. Shut up.
I think City, if they were going to get anybody, they should get Villa on loan. Can play out wide, can play up front, will play either system that they play would be perfect.
Well, he doesn't actually like playing out wide. The only club he's ever played out wide for is Barcelona, and that's because they have this guy there who's actually quite good. And so he kind of decides where he plays. So
that's the team sheet just writes his name where he wants it. Here. I want this one.
And so Villa kind of just goes, right, no, I'll choose the left wing then. If we have to do it like that, so.
Well, no, he seemed fairly happy to play there for Spain during when Torres was there.
Yeah, but he came back from a horrific injury. So anyway, but the point being that apparently there's this whole feud going on between Messi and Villa.
They look very happy with each other. Against Malaga, was it?
Yeah, but
I think Messi. Well, I think Messi's just incapable of fighting with anybody.
I don't
think.
I think you don't see it because everybody keeps him happy. But I think if you stop making him happy, he'll be.
I think so.
I'd say throw a strop.
Yeah, there are stories that I think he showed up for training one time and wouldn't leave the dressing room until such and such was done. Like he just kind of threw a strap in the dressing room.
No, I can see.
But maybe see, the thing about it is that he's probably just like everybody else and gets in a bad mood from time to time. But because he's so famous, everyone's like, "What a diva!" Like,
yeah.
What about Falcao? Do you reckon they'll be City? Now that they've raised some money, they need some players in. Falcao, 50 million. Give it a little tickle.
No, more could see Cavani going there.
The
Italian connection. But no, I don't see. I think Falcao is too far gone on Real Madrid. I think he'll go there. So I don't think he'll go to City there.
Okay. And Liverpool, Coutinho is in. They could do it a fullback as well, probably.
Could they? They're happy playing their teenagers. They kind of like that.
No, well, yeah, but Rodgers came out after when they went out to Oldham.
Yes.
And he said he wasn't happy with the young players, which essentially meant the young fullbacks.
Yeah, but I think he also kind of made a mistake doing that. So, no, I think he is, because they're the only team in the Premier League that have actually been playing like 3 teenagers pretty much every week. So,
because Villa have been playing 8.
But you know what I'm trying to say. But
doing well, I think is the point he's making.
They need to keep Brendan Rodgers. I've said this before. I know this isn't the time. Keep him.
Oh, no, I think it's too early to go. They need to keep someone for a while.
Look, they played quite well last night against Arsenal. They have been playing okay.
Yeah.
They just, I don't know what it is.
I don't think he's the long-term solution, but I don't think sacking a manager every year is a good idea either. So I don't know where I stand.
Okay. Maybe they can. He can build up the whole passing philosophy for like 4 or 5 years,
and somebody else come in and do
it. Just Guardiola can come in, and then everything's cool.
Maybe that's where Ladder Up will go. Just turn up. You get it ready.
I'll be there in a bit.
You do the foreplay. Anyway, I think we're going to wrap it there because we're.
Can I say one more thing before we go?
Quick.
Copa del Rey last night.
Beautiful.
Varane. Wow.
He was just. He was brilliant.
He was unbelievable. 19.
Nobody's going to get him off.
Watch that guy.
Okay. Can I also say one thing? David Beckham going to PSG will not earn a penny for playing there.
Yeah, no, he's already agreed to give all his money to charity.
Sound enough.
Fair play to him.
But he's already makes 260 million a year or something, so it's not massive.
Well,
it's all relevant, I suppose.
Good lad. I didn't know that.
And you also make the club about $25 million. I decided it's dollars now in jerseys.
Yeah. No, he'll sell.
Well, you know, it's.
You're going to buy a PSG with Beckham on the back of it.
No. I have a Beckham jersey. Jesus, I
know. That's
jersey.
why I said you have the LA Galaxy.
I do. Yeah. You're right. I probably will get one.
Well, that's it for this week. We'll be back next week with Gameweek 25. Like the Facebook page, subscribe YouTube channel. Bye.